I hope you guys all know who Ted Reader is. This guy is great and he did a lot of cookbooks, really great barbecue cookbooks. And today we're going to be doing one of his recipe with a little twist of my own. Come on. So we will be cooking this recipe on the Napoleon Prestige Pro 500, and that's a great thing because this barbecue is very versatile. We need to soak this plank for the recipe. Look here, we got our soaking bar. Looks like it's specially made for that. Put a little bit of olive oil on top. These are sweet onions and we're going to square off the bottom. This way it will sit nicely, and then we will take a small knife and start carving out the inside. We really want to create some kind of a pan. Just keep cutting and rotating until you find that you have enough space to start stuffing it. Okay, now we come to the good part, because this recipe also involves beer. So what we'll do is just take a pan, put the onions in what we just peeled. We're going to add the beer to it until it boils to just soften it up. We got our beer opener right here. Now of course the pitmaster always needs to check the flavor, so there we go. Oh, that's perfect for this recipe. Just 1 or 2 beers will do the trick. Now to start boiling these, I like to use the side burner on this grill. This side burner is an infrared burner, which is perfect. Gives off a lot of heat. Put the pan on top and a lid just to make sure we get it to the boil. And we need something to go in these onions. Of course, we're not going to eat just smoked onions. So I got some smoked bacon right here. We're going to cube this bacon. I don't want the cubes to be too big. That will just make for some sloppy eating. And that's the great thing about getting a chunk of bacon like this. You can decide on your own which size you want. Well, that's a nice big pile of bacon cubes. And what else goes great with bacon and onions? Mushrooms. And I want to do the same to the mushrooms as I did to the bacon. Try and get them about the same size. More stuffing. We got 100 grams of pecan nuts, unsalted, roasted. So no need to roast these pecan nuts anymore. You know when the onions are done, when the beer inside of the onions is starting to boil. So that's about the time that we turn off our burner and let it cool down so we can handle the onions. You might want to take off the lid to speed up that process. And this is where we prepare our final ingredient, which of course is cheese. And this is a chunk of cheddar, nice quality cheddar. We put the bacon that we just cubed in the pan and we're going to put it over the side burners and we're going to slowly let it crispen up. While the bacon is slowly crisping up, we're going to transfer the onions to our plank. And they've gotten a nice sweet pink color. Well, our bacon is fully crisped, so it's time to put together our stuffing. Of course, we got our mushrooms, we got our pecan nuts, and we got our cheddar cheese. Turn off the gas and start adding the bacon. Now don't be a silly person and throw away the bacon fat. It will drip out during the cooking of the onion. What we want as much fat in there to soak up in all these mushrooms. Now we'll mix that up. Then we'll put the stuffing into our onion. Well, we have our stuffing in the onion. I have some garlic croutons. We're going to crush these and try and get as much as we can on top of these planks. And then we'll put a chunk of mozzarella on top of both of these. And then we get out our famous Eric Gebhardt crust, which consists of a barbecue rub, half of that, and half of dried cheese. This should provide us with plenty of flavor. I will just put as much as we can on top. Well, it looks good already, but it's not even cooked yet. I preheated the grill to 200 degrees Celsius, which is around 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to place these over direct heat. And now comes the easy part. Just close the lid and wait until they are fully cooked. It's been about 20 minutes and the onions are fully cooked, so it's time to get them off the grill. Wow, that smell, it's just fantastic. And it looks insane as well. Look at that, they look gorgeous. And my recommendation is serve this on a plank, on a plate. Why take it off the plank? It just looks so good right now. Well, time to slice it open and take a closer look inside. Now it's time to do a little taste test. And of course, this is always the most fun part. This really is a great side dish. It's so full of flavors. The onion is really soft. The mushrooms are really soft. But you got the cheese, the mozzarella, making it really creamy. And then you get all these flavors from the rub, from the cheese. Everything is in there. And the plank, even the beer is coming out, is popping. It's really fantastic. And well, I think I love the beer added, the cherry beer. It really finished it off for me. Hope you guys like this recipe. I sure did enjoy making it, and hope to see you guys next time. Cheers! Oh!